Hey everyone, my name's Gilberto and we are back again with another battle spot session and a brand new team. I mean, you guys can see here, this is a mono fairy team. It's a Mega Altaria, it's mono fairy. But yeah, this was actually suggested in the comments as I was doing my mono steel team, and I wanted to see if I could make it work. It really only has two huge weaknesses, being steel and poison, obviously. And I think I could handle it pretty well. Talonflame counters were kind of hard to come by, but I have the Carbink, I have the Gramble. Hopefully we can make some things happen. But in any case, here we see a Dragonite, Gengar, Gyarados, Aegislash, Blaziken, and Hydreigon. Okay. So right off the bat, right off the bat, I'm kind of leaning towards Mr. Mime here. Mr. Mime is Scarfed. It's a Scarfed Mime. And he does have the Psyshock, so he could take out that Gengar if the Gengar thinks he could get a free Shadow Ball or something. Azumarill has an Assault Vest, which really doesn't do me that good here. So I definitely don't think he's going to bring the Hydreigon. He's definitely bringing the Aegislash, so I need to counter the Aegislash. I actually have to check my Togekiss set just really quickly. Yeah, I figured. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Altaria for the Aegislash. I'm going to bring Mr. Mime to be a Scarfer. And I'm going to bring Gramble to intimidate the Dragonite. And he has Thunder Wave. He also has Thunder Wave. So that could be huge. Actually, let me check on my Carbink set just real quick. This is the last thing I'm going to check, and then I'm going to make my mind up. Yeah, I actually think Carbink might do me better. Well, Dragonite probably has Earthquake. Either way, I'm going to lead Mime. I'm going to bring Granbull, and I'm going to bring Altaria. I'm going to lock that in. I didn't mean to take that much time again. I know I always do this. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Assuming you guys are. Who knows? TBH. But let's see here. Let's see what we can do. I think we can do things, guys. We called it. We called it absolutely perfectly. Out comes my Mr. Mime. We got the matchup on the Gengar. I 100% read this guy like a book. And I'll just show off the set because I'm not doing a team preview this week. It's just Dazzling Gleam, Psyshock, Focus Blast, and Trick. Again, it is a Choice Scarf set. And it is a filter Mr. Mime. So, I mean, nothing to it but just a Psyshock. This is best case scenario for me. He's gonna try to Sludge Wave me. Of course you lead Gengar for the Sludge Wave, but Mr. Mime is exactly here and Scarfed for this reason. I wanted this matchup when I made this Mime Scarfed. And honestly, so I struggled quite a bit making my team because I really wanted to bring Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir would fit well, and I know Mega Gardevoir is really just the better Mr. Mime. That's why nobody uses Mr. Mime, because everything Mr. Mime does, Gardevoir kind of does better. But first of all, I could Scarf it, and it would be really unexpected. And I'm just trying to have fun. I think Mr. Mime would be so cool to use. When would I ever use a Mr. Mime otherwise? I do outspeed with a Scarf, get the Psyshock off, and unless you're sashed, of course you're sashed. Okay, but do you take me out? So I am Filter. Oh, you just Will-O-Wisp me. So you're definitely expecting me to swap out, but into whom? Maybe the Altaria? The Altaria makes sense because that's the only Mon that really doesn't get that affected by a Sludge Wave, or the Carbink maybe. And yeah, Carbink is my main Talonflame counter, like I said before. I think I mentioned that. But I also do have the Intimidate on the Gramble if that fits if that fits the team better. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, I'm scarfed in a Psyshock. He knows that I'm scarfed in a Psyshock, which kind of makes me want to swap out TBH. But there's no really use in doing that, I don't think. So I just want to go for this Psyshock, and something is going to take a Psyshock from a Mr. Mime, and that's that's nothing to sneeze at. So actually, of course, as you guys know, what I usually do is I make my Scarfers so that their attack stat hits 201, and I found out Mr. Mime can hit that without making it timid. So this is a modest Mime with a speed stat at level 50 of 131, or I'm sorry, yeah, of 131, so that with the Scarf it gets to 201. And I really like that setup for him. And let's see here. Come on. What are you gonna bring out? I'm really curious to see this team. I feel like if he has a Dragonite, he's gonna bring it out. But no, this is the perfect time for Aegislash. And of course he has it. But I don't know. You know I'm Scarfed. I don't know what you do here. I feel like you just have to bring out the Aegislash, right? You can't not bring the Aegislash right now. You're definitely not bringing the Hydreigon. Blaziken maybe, but maybe he's considering bringing the Blaziken because maybe he's doing like speed calcs to see, because if he brings in Blaziken, then I might actually outspeed it after a Protect. Yeah, this actually makes me think that his last mon is Blaziken, which really makes me want to preserve this Mime. But what would I do here? I would go out on Altaria, obviously. Huh. No, I think I'm just gonna get a Psyshock off. I think Mime did his job. Mime did more than his job. I'm just gonna let this Mime go down and scout out a little bit. I obviously need to scout out to see whether or not this is a physical or a special Aegislash. Obviously, it's more likely to be special, but we never know. It could be just a crazy battle spot set. Battle spot sets tend to be crazy. I'm running a fucking Mr. Mime over here on a mono fairy team. And I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, it does kind of feel like cheating that I'm rocking out with an Altaria that I can choose to Mega Evolve or not. Now, obviously, I could get into a situation. It's possible that if I want to, I could get into a situation where I stay in non-mega form, in this situation, right? If I were to bring in Altaria right now, I could stay in non-mega form, take a Flash Cannon, and do some things. But I don't know, it feels kind of gross to me to do that. I will make one exception though, and I'm gonna do this right now. I do think it's okay. So I'm just gonna show the set off real quick. It's going to be Dragon Dance, Pixelate Frustration, Dragon Rush, and Earthquake. I really struggled with whether or not to do Dragon Rush, but I thought it was for the best, and it's for the lulz. 20% chance to flinch, and it's the strongest dragon move without any repercussions, other than it has 85% accuracy. But it's more accurate than Stone Edge. Plenty of people run Stone Edge, so why not? So I think the move to go for is to not Mega Evolve in Dragon Dance. This is the one exception that I'll give myself. If I want to take a turn to Dragon Dance, I will allow myself to not Mega Evolve, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to not Mega Evolve, Dragon Dance, Mega Evolve next turn, Earthquake. He might King Shield, but that doesn't really make sense. It would make more sense for me to be either a special set or use a move like Earthquake, and I think he knows that. So yeah, obviously he doesn't go for any type of King Shield here. Just goes for the Flash Cannon. Obviously knows I'm Mega, and I took that decently well. I was honestly thinking about putting Cotton Guard on this thing, but I wasn't. It just. Whoa! Hold on. I messed up real bad. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Okay, I gotta show you my bottom screen. you can see this thing is holding the Gardevoirite. I made a huge mistake. I am so sorry. So technically this isn't even a mono fairy team anymore. So maybe I shouldn't even upload this. I don't know. I really did try. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. If this Altaria can take out this Aegislash naturally, meaning this Aegislash gets taken out right away with an Earthquake, and I don't get any benefit from not Mega Evolving. Okay, good. Because if this wasn't able to take him out, I took a Flash Cannon that was not super effective, and then next turn I took a Flash Cannon that was not super effective, and then next turn I just took him out, then that would feel like a cheat. But so far I have not benefited at all from not Mega Evolving. Like I said, I was allowing myself the one out of not Mega Evolving to take a turn to Dragon Dance and then Mega Evolving the next turn. So I made these completely arbitrary rules, and I have so far have stuck to them. And hopefully we can make this work. He's having trouble picking his last mon. This might be him DCing, forfeiting, I don't know. I would really like this win right now. And I would really like for this Altaria to take out whatever the next mon is easily, so I don't actually benefit from not Mega Evolving, but I do get intimidated, which means pretty much, well, no, if this Gyarados just straight up takes me out, then all's fair. So, okay. So I'm actually not going to Frustration, because my first thought is that I should Frustration, but I'm not going to do that, and the reason why is because if I were to Frustration after I Mega Evolved, that would obviously pixelated and super effective, and that would change the game in a way that I don't feel comfortable with. So I am a neutral attack, +1 speed, which I would be normally, and I'm gonna click Dragon Rush. Now Dragon Rush theoretically should be about the same. I mean this is gonna be a little bit weaker because it is a non-Mega Altaria, but that's completely fine with me. So best case scenario is I Dragon Rush, do some damage, and then this Gyarados attacks me next turn, takes me out. But I don't know. I feel like this Gyarados is just gonna Dragon Dance on me. Oh, that does nothing. That has to be defensive in some way. But that's interesting. So he does Ice Fang me. So I guess my opponent did benefit a little bit from me not Mega Evolving, but that's completely fine with me. Actually, yeah, I don't know, because it would have been super effective whether or not I Mega Evolved, but it's times 4 Mega effective since I did not Mega Evolve. But that's okay, I guess. We'll deal with it. I do get the Intimidate off with the Grand Ball, and I'm just going to show off the set real quick, but it's obvious what I'm going to do. I'm going to Thunder Wave it right now, and I think I'll Rock Slide it. I actually put Rock Slide on this thing oh, the match was forfeited. So it looks like I won despite it being a Mega Altaria. So I do give myself permission to upload this. That was a really nice battle. That was a heck of a battle. I'm pretty proud of myself for making this team work as well as I did, but I do just want to play it out in my head a little bit. So Gramble comes in, gets the Intimidate, I Thunder Wave, then I Rock Slide, and then yeah, I take it out over a couple turns. And that's assuming that I don't Paraflinch, because technically I'm playing Paraflinch. And the other play disconnected after forfeiting, so that's interesting. Yeah, but like I said, that was a wild battle, but in any case, thank you so much for watching. We upload Battle Spot every dang day on this channel. We have new teams every dang week, like this Mono Fairy team that somehow I made work. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm once again out.